Ever wondered how much food you waste on a daily basis and how you could potentially avoid it? It's a perplexing thought, isn't it? In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, we often overlook the amount of food we discard. It's not just about uneaten leftovers, but also the fruits and vegetables that rot in your fridge, and the expired canned goods forgotten in the back of your pantry. This is not just an individual concern, it's a collective dilemma that the world is grappling with. It's been estimated quite astonishingly that nearly 1/3 of the food produced globally goes to waste. That's billions of pounds of food, enough to feed millions of people. Yet we continue to face a global hunger crisis. This paradox is intriguing and disheartening all at once. The question of waste has been posed by many environmentalists, scientists, economists, and everyday people like you and me. It's become a topic of household conversations, academic research, and international policy discussions. The consensus? Food waste is a significant global issue, one that requires immediate attention and tangible action. But what if there was a light end of this seemingly dark tunnel? What if there were methods, strategies, and techniques to minimize this colossal waste and turn the situation around? Better yet, what if these methods didn't just help to save the environment but also allowed you to save some of your hard-earned money? It's not a far-fetched concept, really. You'd be surprised how simple changes in your shopping habits, meal planning, portion sizes, and storage techniques can make a world of difference. Reducing food waste is not only about being eco-friendly, it's about being cost-effective too. It's about reshaping our consumption patterns for a sustainable, economical future. Sounds interesting, right? Today, we're delving into the world of thrift cooking, a concept that revolves around using leftover food to whip up quick and delicious meals. This unique culinary approach isn't about scrimping on quality, but rather about embracing the ideology of reducing food waste and maximizing what's at hand. The thought of using leftovers might initially spark doubt in your mind. You might be thinking, leftovers? Really? I assure you, it's not what you might expect. Thrift cooking is all about making the most out of your resources, not just in terms of ingredients, but also in terms of time and effort. A leftover piece of roast chicken, a slices of ham from yesterday's dinner, or those half-eaten vegetables that everyone forgot about, they all have potential to be turned into something extraordinary. Thrift cooking encourages us to view differently, to see the potential in every leftover item, to reimagine our meals and to create something delicious and satisfying out of what we have. It's about nurturing creativity, embracing flexibility and resourcefulness. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new. So don't be too quick to dismiss your leftovers. Experiment with different ingredients, play around with flavors and textures. You'll be surprised at the variety of dishes you can create. A dash of creativity, a pinch of resourcefulness, and a whole lot of love can transform yesterday's leftovers into today's culinary delight. Let's begin with a classic, a hearty vegetable soup. This soup is a testament to resourcefulness and creativity. A beautiful concoction that brings together the remnants of your previous meals, those lonely vegetable pieces that are destined for the trash bin. Picture this, you've just finished preparing a vibrant, crisp salad or a sizzling stir-fry, and you're left with an assortment of vegetable bits. Chopped bell peppers, slivers of carrot, a few leaves of spinach, maybe even some leftover corn kernels. Don't even think about discarding these. They may seem insignificant, but they hold the potential to become the heart and soul of a delicious, filling soup. Start them all together, creating a colorful bouquet of flavor awaiting its transformation. Then place them in a pot. Add a bit of olive oil and watch as they sizzle and dance around, their own unique flavors merging together to create a harmonious symphony of taste. Next, it's time to add some liquids. Stock or water, it's your choice. The stock adds an extra depth of flavor, a richness that water cannot provide. But either way, the result is going to be a soup that is brimming with nutrients and warmth. Let it simmer on flame, let the flavors intensify, let the vegetables soften and absorb the wonderful essence of the broth. With each passing minute, the aroma wafts through your kitchen, a tempting scent that promises a heartwarming meal. The time will come and you carefully ladle the soup into a bowl. And there it is, right before your eyes, a warming, nutritious soup that's perfect for a chilly day. Moving on, how about turning that half-eaten rotisserie chicken into a scrumptious chicken salad? Let's dive deeper into this idea. Why waste a leftover rotisserie chicken when you can create a culinary masterpiece from it? It doesn't require any fancy cooking skills nor any time-consuming preparations. All you need is a creative mind and the will to experiment. Imagine yourself in your cozy kitchen, picking up the half-eaten rotisserie chicken, its smoky aroma filling the air. Observe the golden brown skin, glistening the succulent juices trapped within. Now, taking a moment to appreciate what you have, start shredding the chicken into bite-sized pieces. The process is therapeutic, and you'll soon find yourself lost in the rhythm of the task. Next, gather some fresh veggies from your fridge. You can choose anything from crisp lettuce, succulent tomatoes, or crunchy cucumbers. Even sweet corn or ripe avocado would be great additions. The key here is freshness and diversity of flavors. Now it's time for the dressing. A squeeze of lemon adds a tangy twist, awakening your senses. Moreover, a drizzle of your favorite dressing, whether it's ranch, vinaigrette, or a simple olive oil affair, will bind the ingredients, giving your salad its unique flavor. The magic of this salad lies in its simplicity and versatility. It's light, it's healthy, and it's far from boring. You can add or subtract ingredients based on your preferences, and each variation will give you a different taste sensation. Voila! You have a light and healthy salad that's far from boring. Next up, do you recall that spaghetti from last night's dinner, sitting in your refrigerator? It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? But instead of letting it sit there, why not use it in an innovative way? Why not give it a second life as a delightful pasta frittata, a dish that's whimsical as it is delicious? Let's start with the basics. Take your pasta, which has already been cooked and seasoned, and place it in a large bowl. Don't worry about how much you have. This recipe can be tailored to suit any amount. Now, the magic starts to happen when you add whisked eggs. These aren't just any whisked eggs, mind you. These are eggs that have been beaten until they're light and fluffy, ensuring that your frittata has a delicate, airy texture that's simply divine. The next ingredient is the cheese. It could be sharp cheddar, creamy mozzarella, tangy feta, or even a mix of your favorites. The cheese melts into the frittata, giving it creamy texture and a taste that's simply tantalizing. And let's not forget about the herbs. Herbs bring life to any dish they grace, and this frittata is no exception. Whether it's fragrant basil, punchy oregano, or earthy thyme, any herbs you have on hand will add an extra layer of flavor that's sure to impress. Once everything is mixed, it's time to cook it. Cook it in a skillet, a symbol of homey rustic cooking that's perfect for this endeavor. Keep going until it's golden brown and crispy, a sight to behold and a feast for the senses. This dish not only minimizes waste, but also offers a satisfying twist on your standard pasta meal. So, what are you waiting for? Get cooking and enjoy the second life of your pasta. And finally, for all the sweet-toothed folks out there, let's not forget about dessert. Have you ever thought about how a humble, discarded piece of stale bread could transform into a star ingredient? Well, today let's talk about just that. Imagine that very piece of bread which you thought was beyond redemption, now being the showstopper of your last course, your dessert. Yes, you heard it right. Stale bread can be the protagonist of your next dessert dish. If you close your eyes for a moment, you can actually visualize this transformation. Picture a plate with a slice of bread, no longer fresh, a bit hardened on the edges, seemingly useless. But think again. This bread, which you were just about to throw away, can be given a glorious second life. Enter the miraculous world of bread pudding, a timeless classic that's been passed down through generations, universally loved for its comforting simplicity and sweet indulgence. You begin by soaking this bread in an aromatic blend of daily basics, milk and eggs, but with the delightful addition of sugar. To this, add a hint of vanilla or the warmth of, and you've created a concoction that's suddenly bursting with flavor. Now it's time to trust the magical power of the oven. The once stale bread, bathed in this sweet mixture, is baked. It turns a desirable shade of golden brown until it rises and puffs up, exuding a fragrance that fills your kitchen and makes your taste buds tingle in anticipation. It's a sweet ending to a meal that's sure to please. So there you have it. Quick and tasty recipes that make the most out of your leftovers. Not only are these dishes delicious and easy to make, but they also help in reducing food waste and saving money. Remember, the key to thrift cooking lies in creativity and resourcefulness. It's about looking at what you have and figuring out how you can use it. So the next time you find yourself about to throw away leftovers, think twice. You might just be tossing away the ingredients for your next delectable meal. In summary, we've explored how to make a hearty vegetable soup, a refreshing chicken salad, a delightful pasta frittata, and a mouth-watering bread pudding, all from leftovers. So don't let those leftovers go to waste. Turn them into something delicious instead. And remember, every little bit helps in the fight against food waste. Thanks for joining us in this journey of thrift cooking. Until next time, keep cooking, keep saving, and keep making the most out of your food.